No child is born knowing how to walk. Except for me, of course.
Hmm?
No, not actually. No. All children take their first steps with help from their parents or other close relatives. But some children stand on their toes while they're entering the vast world of walking. And sometimes that habit doesn't fade with time as it should. According to some studies, about 20% of toe walkers will be on the spectrum. My name is Will Ford, and I'll be going over the connection between toe walking and autism. Toe walking and autism are connected, although researchers aren't quite sure why. While this unusual habit can't be used to diagnose autism with 100% certainty, parents who notice it can use the information to make sure their child gets early, helpful interventions. Autism is a developmental disorder. When people describe symptoms, they usually think of the way people talk or the way they interact with others. However, people with autism can also develop physical symptoms, and toe walking is one of them. Generally speaking, children who toe walk keep their heels lifted. Whenever they're standing, their weight is on their toes. They also persist in the behavior. If they keep walking like this for at least 3 months after they learn to walk, experts say there might be cause for concern. They will also develop tight heel cords. Normal foot movement keeps tendons and ligaments limber so they can flex and stretch. Children who walk on their toes don't stretch critical tissues, and they grow rigid and stiff. Those changes make toe walking harder to correct. Most children begin walking on their toes to some extent. If they've been walking for 3 months and still use their toes to walk, then it's probably time to go see a doctor. Just like there's a connection between toe walking and autism, there's also a connection between goalie and happiness and less stress. Sounds interesting, right? Goalie is a suite of therapy apps for special needs kids, used by clinicians, educators, and parents. Are you tired of all the nagging and stress? Well, no more! Goalie is your parent assistant that tells your child what to do step by step, so you don't have to. Goalie is a pocket-sized device that allows for easy programming of routines and built-in rewards functionality. This makes daily activities a breeze. It's easily customizable by you to tell your child exactly what you want it to. It's got all the upsides of a phone, like visual cues, and none of the downsides, like a web browser. Check out getgoalie.com for more info. Children who continue to walk on their toes do need help. Shortened tendons are painful, and they lock children in walking patterns that are very hard to break. Therapy can make flat-footed walking possible. Some toe walking treatments include physical exercises where parents can use passive stretching techniques to help loosen these tendons and encourage a normal heel-to-toe relationship. Parents can also entice their children to drop their heels quickly. These exercises aren't always helpful in young children with communication deficits, but some families find them useful. Visual interventions where doctors find prism lenses helpful in some children is another treatment. These devices look like glasses, but they correct the visual disturbances that can come along with autism. Children who use this therapy also have daily visual motor exercises to perform to retain the eyes. Eventually, these children no longer need their special glasses. Casting the foot so that the tendons stretch can also be effective. Every 2 weeks, the child visits a doctor for a new cast that pushes the foot slowly into the proper position. The child wears the cast both day and night, and in time, the tendon loosens and the child learns to walk with their heels on the ground. Obviously, successfully treating your child's toe walking doesn't necessarily mean that your child isn't on the spectrum, so keep that in mind. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more videos here. Also, check out the YouTube channel here. And don't forget to check out getgoalie.com for more information on goalie.